Finals day, we're here. Last match of the day for our Scotch doubles comp in Term 1 2024. My name is Mark, and with me today is Lockie. How you going, Lockie?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Let's go. Lockie's actually just come to watch the final. He's very generously donating his time. And who, may you ask, is playing in the final? We've got Markus and Justin versus... one second. New members. Still learning names. One second, they're lagging. We've got Xuerui and we have Longzuo. So hopefully I've pronounced those names correctly. As you can see, it is our 8-ball Scotch doubles final, and lag's looking pretty good from Xuerui, so that's pretty good there. Obviously winners break race to 7 format as per usual for our CueSoc finals, so looking pretty good. Just a quick introduction. So obviously it's been quite a long day. A couple of matches have gone down. We had just under 32 teams pooled for today's tournament, which is pretty good. So that's about 50 to 60 people coming over today, which is really nice. Races to 5 at Burwood are pretty long, especially with Scotch. So hence why the tournament's gone on for a while. But last 2 sets of teams remaining, so really keen.
Yeah, and for those of you who are new to pool or just getting into it, Scotch doubles requires the players to swap every shot. So if one of the partners pots the ball, it's no longer their turn, they have to swap it over to their other partner. So that's why it tends to slow down the games. A Scotch doubles race to 5 usually takes about an hour, but a normal race to 5 maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Exactly. I think, talking, sort of swapping between shots, discussing position, it can take time, and I know a lot of people will take time.
Not so long.
Mate, look, we'll see how it goes, and either way, I'm just keen for a good final. We've got
7-0, 7-1. Surely.
I mean, Xuerui and Longzuo are actually first timers in CueSoc, and this is their first final, so I don't know how many people have made it to a final on first appearance. I think
they
might be a first.
Played often on the Chinese 8-ball tables.
Yeah,
so they're the green tables at Burwood City Heroes. If you ever walk in here, the pockets are way harder to pot on, and it's mostly 8-ball played on those tables. So you'll probably see that these guys are pretty good at potting the ball right in the center of the pocket. Maybe the other parts of the game, moving the cue ball around and the speed and the angles, they might not perform as well as the other team who are more used to the American tables, just because the Chinese 8-ball tables are quite slow and have a different cloth on them.
Yeah, exactly. And just to introduce the players as well, so Xuerui is the one with the currently queuing is Longzuo actually. He's studying a Masters in Law at UCID. Xuerui is the other player on the table, his teammate, studying project management at UCID. And to introduce Markus and Justin as well, Markus is studying a double degree pharmacology and immunology at UCID, and Justin Chau is doing his Masters in mathematics teaching at Macquarie. So, really diverse sort of range of experience, but all players with 5+ years under their belt, I reckon. So, really, really good. And I've got Lockie here with me also with about 5. More than 5.
Not that I'm very good, but experience isn't everything.
So how's the break looking? I think it's okay.
Yeah, you're usually fine with 8-ball that it's all about the break. I mean, one bad break can mean the frame lasts for 10 minutes, goes back and forth. But if you have a good break and it's an open table, the team can, that broke well can run out in a minute or 2 minutes.
Exactly.
If they're performing well.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's an open table right now. Justin looks like he's going to the 4-ball. Probably going to play position for the 5. He's running a little bit hard.
That's okay. I think the good thing about 8-ball is you're still giving yourself a couple of options. So Markus does have that 2-ball there. If he's feeling even ambitious, maybe a bank on the 3, but I reckon 2's the go.
Yeah, the problem ball here is really that 7-ball, the
exactly.
round 7.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't really have that shot on the side, so it can be tricky.
Yeah, it's tied up. They'll either have to try and break it up. They don't really have a good ball to try and break it up, or they can try and bank it, or even play it safe. They just need to move that 7-ball away from where it is now.
Watch the 8. Oh, he's fun. Yeah. All right. I think Justin doesn't have too many options here though. maybe a chance to get the 7 out with a bank. Maybe a chance.
You might see them try to play safe and move the 7 at the same time.
Yeah,
I think the bank's really tight. He's looking at trying to bank it into the middle pocket where they're both standing now. That'll be really challenging from where the 7 ball is. Yeah, he's only got half a pocket to try and get it past the red striped 11 ball in the middle of the table into the pocket where he's standing. So I wouldn't be surprised if he plays a safety, some kind of safety here.
What would you go for, Lucky?
I mean, I think at the start of the match, I prefer to play aggressively. It just gives you a bit more confidence for the rest of the match. So
that's right.
Maybe take the 3 ball on and just try and cut it and see where I end up. Because from where they are now, they don't have many good safety shots. But if you pot the 3 ball, maybe you end up in a better position to play a better save.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's really good. Yeah. And obviously 8 balls core pockets for our viewers that are unaware, first time viewers.
So Justin's banking with 3 ball into the pocket where he's standing now.
Yeah.
Good effort.
It's too thick, I reckon.
Yeah,
very good.
You see how he would have been right up behind the 5. He would have played a much stronger safety from where he ended up if he potted the 3 versus trying to play safe from where his cue ball was just then.
Exactly, and I think he's landed it pretty well too. Not many options here, Lockie. This is the problem.
You're going to give it to him? It's fine.
Slight movement there at the 10 ball with the removal of the magic rack, but I think advantage goes forward, so it should be fine. Yeah, unfortunate miss there. Maybe didn't feel 100% comfortable potting that distance. But yeah, Markus has got a tough shot here. Not many chances, not many options here at all. Everything seems pretty tied up.
Yeah, I think you might try to play the 7 here. I mean, there's 2 ways to go about it. You can move the 7 yourself and try and give yourself a shot at it later in the match or in the frame, or you can leave it there and let your opponents try and solve the problem.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Markus needs to go for the jump for the 3.
Yeah, and this is a challenging jump because the 15 ball, the blocker, is past halfway between the 3 and the cue ball, making it quite difficult to make sure to get over that blocker. I think he might have actually hit the 7 first. I think it was a clean hit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, game goes on. Pretty lucky. Yeah, two interesting shots there. Obviously with the miss on the 10, the lucky escape there with the jump.
I think what you'll see here is they'll try and play down the table. So they'll try and play the brown, the red, the blue, and work downwards towards the green and the orange.
It's got a smart approach here.
Yeah. Good shot into the middle pocket. Yeah, so they've overrun a bit, so they've got 2 choices here. You might see them play the blue 10 and leave a shot for the green or the orange afterwards. But they're in a really good position where I think they should clean the table up.
Yeah. Exactly. And I mean, once that 13 goes, I think the 14 will have a lot more options, so that's quite nice. Sort of gives you that extra angle. Yeah, rolls it forward pretty gently there for the 11. I think from here it's pretty stock standard. Can go for the 11. Use the minimal amount of angle you have for the 13, or you can go for the 13 and go from there. I think either way it's fine. Not sure if that 13 goes, Lucky. I saw you having a look at it a second ago.
Yeah, the green and the orange are not as easy as it looks from here anyway.
Uh-oh. Problem. I think he might be okay for the 14. Or we'll see. Again,
if he gets down quickly, then he can definitely pop the 14.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. How's his cue ball control?
As well.
I think he's just okay.
Yeah,
tricky.
Judging by how quickly he got down,
Tricky,
I think it's okay.
Nice sort of approach to it.
Yeah, so
now tough 8 ball
tough,
here.
Yeah, I mean,
you have to go for the bank.
Bank or the cut. I mean,
the cut looks difficult too.
Yeah, from here.
I think he's going for the cut. He hasn't called the bank. Oh,
that was a good attempt.
I think one thing you've got to be careful of is if you're switching from your green tables to your blue tables. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lockie, but the green tables have rounded jaws on the side. On the side, well, maybe on all the pockets actually.
They do.
So I think what he may have tried to actually do is like play that 8 in a similar way he would have tried to play it on a Chinese table.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on the 8 like that, the closer you can get it to a pocket, the more pressure's on your opponents.
Exactly, yeah.
If they miss and the 8 ball's over the pocket and they've lost the frame immediately, it is.
Exactly. I reckon Justin could make it quite comfortably back for that 5 ball. Or if he wants to screw back for the 3, that's okay too. Oh, beautiful screw shot right there. Very nice.
But I think the challenge Markus has now is he has to try and get down to the 5 ball from the 3 ball. You might even see him just try and play the safe. There's no good way to get down.
There's a possibility, yeah.
Because jacking the cue up like that is so difficult.
Oh, he's rattled it. But I think, nice little two-way there from Markus. Very tough now on the 8. I don't know if you can cut that.
No, I don't think they can cut it into the middle. And if they try and cut it into the top corner, they're likely to scratch in the middle pocket. So if they cut it, they'll lose automatically.
Exactly, yeah. So let's see what they try and do. I don't know what they've called exactly. Xuerui feeling confident. Oh, no.
Yeah, so if he had potted that 8 ball, he definitely would have scratched in the pocket.
I mean, anyone could have seen that too. It's easier than simple.
I think sometimes you just, you know inside that it's probably not going to work, but you just hope and go for the shot anyway.
Yeah.
And your brain sort of misses the 8 ball on purpose because it knows that the cue ball's going to go in, and
exactly,
that's probably why he missed the 8 ball.
It's all mental, hey?
Yeah.
We'll see how Justin attacks this one, how much angle he wants to take on it, just to see if we can land Markus a nice 5, because pretty much have to bring it around full table. Yeah. How's this? How's this? How's this?
The last thing he wants is to be straight.
Oh, that is beautiful. Bit of angle's fine. Markus can work with that pretty well. He's just going to have to jam it a little bit with some top right. How's that? Watch the cue ball. Where's the cue ball going? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it's really important before you play a shot that's heading towards the middle pocket, you have to decide whether you want to go before the middle pocket or past it. Right there, he definitely wanted to go past it, and I think he should have consciously had a look at the angle and committed to going past it rather than just going towards it.
Exactly. I mean, that hurts, seeing you go down like that.
I mean, that's a really, really common mistake. That people who have gotten into pool, it happens all the time. I see it all the time. So my advice there would be to before you to get down the shot, consciously decide which side of the middle pocket you want the cue ball to hit the rail on.
Exactly.
And then you can play it. It reduces your chances of scratching by so much.
Exactly, yeah. Xuerui and Longzuo lead 1-0. Race to 7, don't forget. So be sure to stick around. Catch a really good race here. I think just going back on what you said about the break block, you were mentioning that it's obviously the most interesting sort of shot in the match. Do you recognise the break cue that the boys are using? Or is that not?
Looks like it's just black. It might be a custom cue. I think that's really popular. Very popular amongst players who come to Australia from overseas. Often they know people back home who can get them custom cues made, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's a custom cue. I think the shaft is not a custom shaft though. That looks like it has a brand, but the butt might be custom.
Exactly, yeah. Dry break, unfortunately. Justin and Markus back to the table. So obviously keeping in mind with Scotch doubles, you do have to alternate your breaks between the two players, so that's something obviously adds to the strategic play of the game.
Yeah, and in 8-ball, I think really because there's so much traffic on the table, the key to this game is the cue ball, right? Like,
exactly. Yeah.
Because there's so many balls on the table, a few centimeters extra on the cue ball or not enough makes a big difference. It's not like 9-ball and 10-ball where you've got so much room on the table that you've got a bigger margin for error. So definitely the players need a lot more accuracy in their cue ball control for an 8-ball game. And I think really the key to keeping control of your cue ball is to hit it softly. Like when you start trying to hit the cue ball harder and harder, the less and less control you're going to have. It doesn't matter how skilled you are or how good your technique is. So you'll see, I think, the team who plays better today are likely to be hitting the cue ball softer and controlling it a lot better.
100% lucky, yeah. Very nice. Justin screwing that back quite nicely, sort of just letting the spin eat into the rail a little bit.
I noticed how he minimized the movement of the cue ball. That wasn't even 30 centimeters. And that's really the aim of the game. When you start to move the cue ball across the whole table, this kind of stuff can happen. With Markus's shot just there, it doesn't matter how good of a player you are, there's just so much more possibility of error.
Very nice.
Yeah, good recovery.
Yeah, very good recovery.
Good position for the 6 required, though, Mark.
That's it. He's just looking to get the centre table there. Pretty standard sort of shot to, get it centre table. However, I think just may need a little more power than usual. Markus jamming that in a little bit. Maybe using the 9-ball as a blocker. No. Ouch.
Yeah, I think you just have to power that. Like you've got to make a choice between using spin to move the cue ball and using speed. Right?
Exactly.
Because if you start using both spin and speed, especially on tables that have just been reclocked, the cue ball travels really far for a small amount of power.
Exactly. Justin avoiding a nice scratch there, so does get a little bit of a hair onto the 6-ball. Xuerui and Longzuo with actually a full rack to run here. So the boys clearing out 6. Tricky sort of clearance of 6 here.
Yeah, their problem ball here, I'd say, is the 15, the brown stripe ball. It's blocked down the table by the pink, so they need to get on the left side of it from where I'm sitting, down table, in other words, to try and pot it in the top right. Very unlucky to scratch off the first shot. That's very unlucky. But, it's about intentionality. If you don't visualize the path of your cue ball before you take the shot, you open yourself up to those sort of silly scratches almost that just don't make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
They happen because you don't foresee them and decide that you're going to take a different route with the cue ball or this particular route with the cue ball.
Exactly, yeah. Very nice there from Justin. Giving himself a bit of room to shoot. I quite like that shot. Very nice. Scores 1-0. Let's say 2-0. 1-0. Markus and Justin to break.
Mark's just gone off to close one of our tables that we've finished with. All right. Justin's racking the balls. Markus Ray, he's got a pretty smick shirt on. It looks like it's the Chaos Pool Series shirt, maybe from this year. If any of you guys are interested, Chaos Pool they run tournaments. Basically, it's an organization just run by volunteers, part of the pool community. They run competitions here out of City Heroes, usually on a Sunday, sometimes on Saturday and Sunday. So check them out on Facebook, Chaos Pool Series. It's great if you're getting into pool, becoming more serious and want to improve. Really good players. Markus to break. With the 8-ball break, you really want to, obviously give it a lot of power, but also hit the break really square. What we saw with Markus's break just there is the cue ball went around the back rails, 3 rails, meaning he hit the break on the side. So when you hit the break on the side like that, you lose a lot of the power that you would have had if you hit break really square. So the other team here, they've got, I'd say they pick stripes. I mean, half the challenge is picking the right group. I mean, I'm surprised that I'd be surprised if they pick stripes here. I think they should pick solids. There's 4 solids right up their end of the table. Very easy. I think they've got the 6 ball in a good place to break out the 7 ball, which is the only problem. All the 3 of the strike balls there are along the rail, which isn't very helpful. So we'll see if their choice to take stripes backfires.
Yeah, very nice cut there on the 10. Good, or at least decent cue ball control there, because that 11, I think, is hanging enough to be able to use it as a backup ball too.
Yeah, and really the key to this is they need to use the 11 to move the 9 ball, the yellow 9 ball.
Yeah.
Where it is now, it's not in a potable position. If it was me, I would have taken solids, just because you can clear 4 balls at that end of the table so quickly. Now that they've flicked that 2 ball onto the 11 solids, it becomes very unattractive. So I think they've been pretty lucky there.
Markus and Justin with a little bit of a difficult position, a difficult landing in the cue ball. A couple of options to consider. I think that 5 can go in if you just carom it off the 11 into the side, possibly. Otherwise, not much more to work with there.
Yeah, I think what Mark pointed out there is a good option. Shooting the 5 into the 11 would also move the 11 and the 2, which is something that Markus and Justin need to do to win this frame.
Yeah. A bit unlucky there with the carom there with the 4 too, so tricky, but decent approach. I like the thought process. I like what's there. These boys know what they're doing. They've been playing this game long enough, so. Yeah, break must not have been too good, so I reckon it's now just sort of recovery phase of the frame. We'll see how it goes from here.
Not much of a shot on here. They might play it safe and make the cue ball somewhere down there. But you might also see them play a really aggressive shot and try and take the cue ball into that bunch there. Yeah. I mean, the challenge was trying to pop it and control the cue ball. I think probably just taking a bit too much on there.
Exactly. And I mean, now that the 9's away from the 4, I reckon this is Markus and Justin's chance to clear out here. Just got to stay focused, I reckon. 7's looking pretty good there too. Can get some decent control, use the 8 ball as a blocker even, just to stop the cue ball around that area. Possibly even could take on the 5 if they're feeling it, but I think the 7's easier.
Yeah, I think the 7, and I think the good idea here would be to take the 7 and then take the blue 2 and the pink 4, so that the remainder of the frame happens all the way up this end of the table. If they miss one of those balls up the top end of the table, their opponents are left with a lot of distance on their next shot.
Exactly, yeah.
So I think that's the most strategic this frame.
And I love the way Justin held that cue ball there. He actually cheated the pocket a little bit. We could see it quite well from where where we're sitting as commentators. That 2 ball wasn't actually pocketed right down the center of the pocket. Justin hit that a bit straighter, letting the cue ball go down the left-hand side of the side pocket. So quite nice strategy there. Opened it up for Markus. Now a bit of distance here to shoot with. I think Markus should be okay if he just focuses, gets his reaction correct. Bit off, bit out. Regardless, that 12 ball's looking like trouble.
Yeah, and what I said earlier, leaving the 3 balls up the top end of the table to last, you can see the advantage that this has given them. They were never ever going to leave the cue ball down the bottom end of the table and give their opponents, a high probability of a good shot. If they
Exactly, yeah. Exactly, 100%. Very nice shot there. Beautiful movement there, beautiful movement. Are we? Not bad. I think they're looking to go for the 9.
Yeah, I think they were actually trying to hold the cue ball for the pink on that shot. But again, because the costs are new on these tables, playing slowly, it just becomes much more difficult. Great part.
Beautiful. That's class right there.
Good part.
Nice setup too. Yeah, definitely putting the pressure back on Markus and Justin for sure. Really nice there from the boys. Nicely done. Very, very nice. Very,
I
very
think
nice.
he's getting into groove now.
100%.
If he plays like this for the rest of the match, then, I think he'll be dangerous.
100%, yeah. So, Xuerui finishing the rack off quite nicely. So, Xuerui and Longzuo leading now 2-1. Really good. Lucky, how have you been? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been a while since we've had you on commentary. It's been a while since... When was your last finals video?
Ages ago. Ages ago. Months and months ago. It was before I... No, was it before I left in May?
I think it would have been, yeah.
Early last year. But I've since finished uni. Oh no, I think I played in the 9-ball finals.
Yeah. I think there was a 9-ball final there.
Somewhere in October.
And you lost that one to...
Yeah, I still remember the 7-ball I missed. That turned the momentum.
So who did you lose that one to?
Will Wu.
To Will, yeah. Oh.
I still remember the exact ball. All 3 balls are up this end of the table. I tried to putt the 7 and hold the cue ball, and not try and lose the cue ball down the other end of the table, and just miss the 7.
Yeah. I reckon that was probably one of my favourite finals of last year.
Yeah, it was.
Really loved it.
The momentum changed a few times. It's a good to watch.
Yeah,
it wasn't great to lose, but
yeah, I think both of you are just playing really good 9-ball. Yeah, I loved watching it. And since you've been playing much or not really?
No, I've been on holiday. I just recently came back. Been playing a little bit.
Yeah.
Just getting into it again.
Are you? So you haven't played much these days?
Nah, played once or twice. I play in the city nowadays.
Yeah, okay.
Won't mention where. I mean, Burwood every now and then, I think.
Yeah, they've obviously ripped off the table, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
What they're doing. How are we looking? Solids or stripes? What do you reckon?
Well, the problem here is the brown and the 13. Green stripe. Yeah.
14, sorry.
Yeah, the 14. I don't know how they would solve that problem, to be honest. Maybe off the 2 here, if they have an angle. They really need an angle.
No,
they've definitely got an angle. Maybe a bit too much of an angle. But yeah, had they had a better position on the 2, they could have gone into the 7. But yeah, that's not an option anymore. I think they might play safe off of this.
Exactly, yeah.
But the Chinese 8-ball is often very aggressive players because, it's so hard to putt on those tables that they don't play safe much anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I think, the boys are pretty much forced to go down the rail with the 11. Don't know about how useful it could be going for the 15 here.
I think they'll go for the 11 and leave the cue ball just to the right of Justin's hand, a few cue balls to stay on the 15.
Yep. How's that? Yeah, it's popped out a little bit. Bit unfortunate, but yeah, now there's a chance. Now sort of this opening here. Can go 1, can go 5 and 6, sort of in that order there. Leaving 2 and 7 to finish the rack. Nice bit of stun there. He's really good. Oh,
That was a really good attempt to try and go. I didn't even think he would try that.
Yeah.
Really good attempt. I think they'd stay aggressive on this shot.
Yeah.
Maybe try even bank the 6 and try and go in back into the 7 to 14 again. Or cut the 2 and go into the 7 to 14. I mean, whatever they do, if they want to win this stream, they need to move the 7 ball.
100%.
Are they keeping score on their phone?
I think not for this one.
Times. I mean, they haven't changed that.
Oh yeah, 2-1 currently.
Kids these days.
Yeah, what Lockie's referring to, if the any of the viewers are unaware. How's the bank? Very nice.
Really good shot.
Very nice. How's the recovery?
You know, I think they're going to play the 7 into the corner. They might play the 7 ball into the corner past the 8.
Either that or go safe on the 2.
Yeah.
Somehow. Could you just play the right side of the 2 maybe? Hang the cue ball behind it? I don't know. Maybe could kick, take on the pot. I think that's something you would do, Lockie, sometimes.
If the 10 wasn't there, I would.
Yeah.
But not with the 10 there. Yeah, they took on the pot.
Went for the card.
I mean, I think that's the right thing to do.
Oh, here we go. Still made it through regardless, but obviously it's cool pockets. I think, you were right about saying the boys are pretty aggressive. They haven't really been going on the safety game too much. And I don't think we've seen many safeties here. The racks have been pretty open.
You'll see them more often when we get to the later half of the
Exactly, yeah.
There's the match when there's more to lose.
Exactly, and the scoreline sort of evening itself out. So just going back on what I was saying earlier, Digital Pool is what actually is the name of the software that we use to score our competitions, score our matches. So what it actually does is it allows us to import any data from Excel that we receive when we get our signups from our Google Sheet. From there, we can chuck everything onto our Digital Pool. It sends out a text message to everyone where their match is, what they're racing to, so what table it is. As long as everything's set up well, you can also view the bracket and score live using your phone. Pretty cool.
Yeah, good shot.
Very nice from Justin.
I think Justin's really strong at that shot.
Yeah.
Just the soft roll, the drag shot.
Yeah.
It's difficult to make sure that you keep the balls on a steady path, especially if the table is slightly uneven.
Yeah.
But they should clean up here. They really should.
100%. Very nice, very nice. I mean, you're exactly right.
The challenge is getting a good position on the 10 ball to go down table for the 8. A bit tricky because
is he going to play it left-handed?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is Justin left or right-handed? A bit tricky
Pretty
if you're
sure
right-handed.
I think he's happy to swap. He's comfortable with that. Look at that. Look at that. How's the position? Look at that. Nice shot. Nicely done from Justin. Beautiful setup for Markus. Well done. Markus and Justin evening it up to 2-2. Justin now with the break. So, Lockie, I might actually mention, so you've played both these players before, Markus and Justin.
Yeah.
How have you found your play style? So, obviously, I think you've also played them both either in a final or in some sort of setting, multiple times.
Yeah. I think I played Justin at in a Scotch 8-ball, but not with Markus on his team.
Yeah.
And then I played them in matches,
Invitational, I think you've played
different comps. But I think all three of us have just, gone through phases of not playing very often, and then you come back, you're not very good, and you need to get back into it, and then, so I think, between the three of us, it depends on where you catch us.
Exactly. And do you reckon that from when you played them, there was anything that you really appreciated about their play style or what they were good at? Or
I like how Markus plays quickly.
You're obviously on the faster side.
I personally am quite a quick player. I think I play a lot through field, so I don't spend a lot of time measuring and looking at things, assessing things.
Yeah, and then is that the same with Scotch? So I reckon Arian is probably
when
Scotch
I
partner.
played with Arian, we'd play, almost a competition as to who could play quicker. Neither of us like playing with against slow players. Like, if there's someone waiting for a game to play and they play slowly, I'll just say no. Very unexpected miss there. It just tells you, like, if you're not concentrated, even the easiest shots like that one are missable.
You gotta play these pots like it matters, like everything matters. Nice from Markus, using a nice bit of that outside English is used there to sort of hold it.
A little bit.
I like that bit of top right to just hold the cue ball in that position. Not great from Justin, but okay.
Yeah, I think that was a tough shot to take on across the whole table with lots of draw as well.
Still a decent bit of encouragement between the two regardless. Like, Markus is still not too fussed about the outcome.
Be a supportive team member.
I reckon that's right, yeah.
There's still 5 more frames to play.
Exactly. And I reckon Xuerui and Longzuo are definitely looking to try and find a couple more chances here.
Yeah, they need to find a way to get in between that yellow 1 ball and the blue 10 ball, stripe 10 ball, so that they can play those 2 balls up to the top left corner.
Yep.
I think they'll do it now, just a bit of draw. Or try to break them out. It's a decent strategy as well. I mean, less controlled, but I think they still have the pot on the 15 into the middle.
Tight, very tight. Again, could be sort of getting that same error. Nice, very nice.
Yeah, good shot to play it at that speed.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's good. Good confidence. I think the difficulty in this frame is that the 8, I'm not sure it goes past the 1 ball into that lower left pocket, so they might have to try and play position for it into the middle.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so I assume they'll use the pink stripe ball will be the last ball before the 8, so it'll be interesting to see how they get position off of that ball.
Do you think there's enough space to actually play a bit of backspin there, or? I think there should be, but
right now,
it's not comfortable.
Yeah, it's not, but he can always play a stump shot and roll the 11 ball into the middle pocket. Yeah, that's great.
I feel like that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I think he's got a good angle to get good position on the pink ball. He needs to be kind of straight so he can draw back and play the 8 ball in that middle pocket.
I think Longzuo's sort of been landed he's on the left side of that 11 ball. It's a little, I don't know, it's tough. Has to come around.
I think he'll draw 1 rail and come back towards us. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Lucky that. Wow.
Good. I think he could have
done the gap.
A bit more power and try and get straight out. He's got a tough shot.
Yeah.
But they have a good angle to try and get behind the 8.
I really enjoy watching these guys. I think communication's really good.
Yeah, they're playing well.
Mental games hurt them a little bit at points, but
yeah, that was the trouble.
Chance given, unfortunately.
If he was a bit straighter, he could have drew.
Just a little bit.
I think that the bad thing about 8 ball is you really need to clear up now.
Exactly. I mean, 9 and 10, you don't have to rely on.
You've got 6 balls and your opponent only has 1, so the pressure's really on. I think you'll see them take the 5, then the 2, then the 7, gives them the 4, and then the 1 is the last ball. I mean, it's basically connect the dots. They shouldn't screw up here.
Yeah, very nice. Let's see how right you are, Lockie. 5-2, 7, 4,
I think
1.
it's gone a bit too far there, so they've had to change their plans already.
Yeah.
Take the 7 first. Yeah, I think a bit of a slippery slope.
Not great from the 2, so...
We're going to have to take the 1 now.
One's fine. Yeah, just landing slightly off from Lockie's plan.
Yeah. But they still have a shot. They take the 1, and then they should have a choice after this between the 2 and the 4. Yeah, that really shouldn't have been missed.
That's a tough one. From Justin as well, I don't usually expect him to miss those. He's obviously
what happens when
pretty strong player.
Doesn't go to plan. It's a slippery slope.
And that's the lead there, 3-2 from Xuerui and Longzuo to lead in the race now. Take the lead again. So far, so good. And I might just discuss the path that the boys took to get there, to where they're at right now. So Markus and Justin Chau actually had a bye in the first round, so quite a comfortable first round. Second round they took on Kwang and Hyun Kwang Min. Both Kwang, both got Kwang on his back. Both players good, but obviously couldn't hold on. So 5-0, quite a comfortable win there from the boys. Markus and Justin then taking down Jovi and Tao, 5-4, going hill, and an unfortunate forfeit in the semi-finals from Lexus and Dion, who did have to disband their team as Dion wasn't able to make the semi-finals today, leading Markus and Justin into the final. Obviously them...
So 2 buys in one day.
Yeah, but obviously them being second seed, like, you would expect them to make the final, so I am quite sort of comfortable with that result.
What was top seed today?
So our top seed today was actually Tristan and a player called Darren. Darren's actually just come down from the States and from Japan.
Right, yeah.
He's, I think, mentioned that he's trained in Japan with one of their semi-professional players. And he's quite good. Tristan, obviously, one of our top members too. Yeah, so they actually lost to these guys.
Wow, they must have played well.
Yeah.
These two must have played well.
So obviously Tristan we've seen before. Obviously we know sort of how he is.
Yeah.
Darren obviously being quite fresh to it, quite new.
Yeah.
He I think hasn't gotten used to the tables yet, from what I understood from what he's been telling me. Still readjusting, and I think he was telling me he plays on 7-foot tables, whereas these are 8-foot.
That's a big adjustment. 7-foot tables, when you get on a 9-foot table and you see a long pot, it really is a long pot versus a 7-foot table.
But regardless, his fundamentals are very much there. He obviously is quite strong with his potting too. Loves his rotation pool too, so I quite like watching Tristan and Darren. So they were our top seeds. Unfortunately, going down to Xuerui and Longzuo, who did take down Daniel and Richard in the first round with a comfortable 5-0. 5-4 against Tristan and Darren. Aiden and Luca losing to them 5-2. And their friends Shanye and Fan losing 5-1. And then finally now in the final. So really good run.
They're starting to warm up as well. I think they're playing really well together now. They're playing well. They're playing good shots. Obviously, they're very happy with each other.
Okay, maybe that shot in particular.
Commentators curse.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Difficult now.
To go for the jump shot.
Yeah.
On the 6 ball.
It's a very tight jump here. Yeah. Trying to get over that 14.
But maybe only half the ball, jumping over half the ball.
Exactly, yeah. If you sort of aim down on that jump cue, like not down as in downwards on the shot, obviously, but more just downwards in terms of angle.
I think a lot of beginners they think of the jump shot as the scoop shot.
Yeah.
So when you almost get under the cue ball and lift it up and scoop it up. But really, to play a legal jump shot, you have to cue downwards on the cue ball. Basically, what's happening is you're forcing the cue ball into the table, but obviously it can't go into the table. It's got nowhere to go.
Exactly.
So it only goes upwards.
Exactly. And I mean, that was very tricky to get over that 14.
Yeah. A bit too much to take on.
Yeah, I reckon
you should just kick the ball instead.
Yeah, exactly. I reckon I would have kicked that too. Because you'd have to go very, very vertical to get over there. I mean, you might end up double bouncing it or something like that. So, quite tricky.
Bit of confusion there as to whose shot it was. I don't think it matters too much who opens, like in each game.
The break obviously needs so whoever opens doesn't matter.
The first shot doesn't matter so much. It's just make sure you don't repeat the same player within the frame.
Exactly, yeah. And another thing as well, in our 9-ball and 10-ball games, a push-out's actually considered a shot even if you give it back.
Right.
So there has been a few questions I've been asked actually.
So if you give the
what kind of rules CueSoc plays? Yeah, if you give the CueSoc back, the push-out back, that's one of the CueSoc rules. That actually does count as a shot.
Right.
Yeah. Nicely done there from Justin. Nice bit of angle on the 10 there. I think Markus can sort of just get under the 15 or the 13.
Yeah,
and it should be fine.
Soft rolls him, he should be able to stay under the 14.
Yeah.
The 15 and the 13.
Nice bit of speed there. Very nice. Feeling comfortable, obviously, too.
Yeah, again, they shouldn't really screw up too much here. This is a bit of a tough shot. But, they always have 2 balls down table that they can play if they don't have an ideal shot on the brown stripe after this.
Very nice there from Justin. Has he put too much English on that? I think he's just fine. I think he's just fine.
Good, well controlled.
I quite like that, yeah. Markus with a comfortable 11 here.
But he does have to jack up, which makes the shot a lot more difficult.
Very nice there. 2 choices here. I think you'd go 15.
Yeah, definitely the brown.
Justin's typical screw back shot here.
Yeah, leave the 14 as the ball to get on the 8. Because they're both on the same side of the table, it's much easier.
Exactly, yeah. Very smart thinking there from Lucky. And obviously, you can use that up sort of... hold on. Change your plans, maybe. I don't know.
I think they're just discussing where Markus wants the cue ball for his shot on the 14. Or maybe they are taking the 14 first. I personally wouldn't. But,
I think at least Justin sometimes feels more comfortable taking a shot like a 15.
That's important to all. Take the shot that you're more comfortable with.
Yeah, very nice there from Justin.
This is what I was talking about. Now you've got distance between the cue ball and the 15, and you have to get back down to the table for the 8. So
exactly.
It's just a lot more difficult when the ball's sit in different regions of the table.
I mean, it was discussed, so...
Yeah, fair enough. If they win the frame, it doesn't matter what I say.
Oh, no.
See, that's what I mean.
Exactly.
Distance makes things more difficult. Distance and power. Once you start involving those, easy shots become hard shots.
Exactly. And you cannot throw a chance away from here as well. I mean, they've only got a 4-ball run to fit up here.
And the balls are sitting really well. Yeah. It's basically just a soft roll and a stop shot, and then they'll be on the 8.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice there. Very nice.
Get over Howard.
I think he's okay.
He's got a tough cut.
Yeah, just play the cut with a bit of pace.
Yeah, but I think he can just play the shot, just focus on the part. Yeah. I think he's going to have almost automatic position on the 8 ball.
Exactly. Wherever he lands, he'll be fine. Just because that 8 ball's so like centre of the bottom half of the table. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Gets his money's worth there on the 1 ball. And
then I think, just a bit of advice. If your opponent's got 1 ball left here and you're on the 8, try and play the 8 in a way where you leave the cue ball in a place where your opponent's not going to have a shot in the last ball. It just keeps the pressure on them. Never try and give your opponent an easy shot. Always try and leave them a hard shot.
100%.
And that's exactly what he's done, really. He's left them a really tough shot. They don't have an easy bank into the middle.
Not at all.
The cut down the rail is far from easy. The safety is also far from easy because of how close the 8 ball is to that pocket.
Yeah. I think that... Yeah, we'll see what Justin does with this 15.
I think he'll just leave the cue ball on the rail there.
Yeah, he's just going slow.
Yeah, but the opponents still have a one rail kick.
Yeah.
All you have to do is find that halfway point.
Yeah.
Between the 8 ball and the cue ball, aiming for
Trust
that
the
with
rail. Trust the rail.
speed.
No spin. No speed. Yeah. You're right.
He should pot it, to be honest.
Yeah, he's finding that halfway point there. Quite smart. Just needs to stay calm.
And definitely not too hard. Yeah, that's good speed.
I was like, oh,
I mean,
he's nicked it.
He's nicked it. Important. He's still left him a hard shot.
Very tricky.
Now the safety is even harder. They can't play the same safe anymore.
No, not at all, yeah.
So you might see Markus just go for the aggressive shot here.
I think that's what he's going to do, yeah. Alternative is the bank too, but I think he's just calling the pot.
Yeah.
How is he? Yeah, he's not there. He's not there.
Yeah, that was the trouble.
Yeah. So I think this should get them up 4-2 if they make this one.
I mean, yeah, it's just a formality to pop this ball, really.
Yeah, exactly. Just
they're looking for an extension.
Yeah.
Because they can't reach.
Can't reach, yeah. Don't trust the...
Which is
the
good.
rest.
You shouldn't just, rush it and assume you're going to pot it.
It's an important shot, yeah. This is for all the marbles, isn't it? Very nice, very nice. 4-2, yeah. So leads sort of come forward now to Xuerui and Longzuo. While we're here with Lockie, I might ask you if you remember who our sponsors are. It's been long enough.
Surely it's just one. City Heroes.
City Heroes, of course. Arc as well.
You're next to be Arc.
That's it, mate. You've graduated now, or no? You're still,
I haven't had my ceremony, but I've finished all my studies.
Good on you.
Yeah, start a new job next Thursday.
Yeah, beautiful. So,
last few days of freedom.
When were your last sort of set of subjects? I was.
December.
December.
Last
Yeah.
December.
There you go. So.
It's a big holiday.
Big holiday. Yeah. How good.
Yeah, do my holiday before I work. Get on the grind, the corporate grind, the rat race.
Hopefully you can get some pool in there too.
Yeah.
Are you looking to continue sort of getting back into pool?
Yeah. I mean, I'd say it's my central hobby, main hobby. So definitely after work, I try not to play if I'm feeling tired.
Yeah.
Which is quite often after work.
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like if you're tired and you can't play, it's useless. Like you just play poorly. There's no point. You might as well have gone home. You'd have been happier if you just went home.
Exactly.
So definitely will be playing less now that I'm going to be working.
Oh, okay.
But still try to play twice a week, something like that.
Twice a week's very good. Yeah. I've been seeing like there's this really nice sort of continuous path of pool that I think we're trying to establish in Sydney. We've got a
it's a growing culture. I told them about Chaos Pool Series while you went to close that table.
Yeah. Very nice. I mean, yeah, as Lockie mentioned, Chaos Pool's done really good work. Obviously, previous president Will sort of running the show.
Yeah. And you can play pool whenever. It doesn't matter really. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah.
You don't need to play that often. You can still maintain a good skill level.
Yeah, I think there's sort of this climb that people like to chase after they finish in CueSoc. Like, I would say there's a good sort of bunch of like 12 people right now that are sort of just chasing the climb in CueSoc, trying to see if they can just level up that Fargo a bit more, see if they can try and, put up some good results in our APA events, in our even world ranking events, any that do come down here.
I think they're just planning a route to try and go into the green and the brown stripe ball here. Yeah, unfortunate. But they moved one of their balls, which had to be moved.
Not too bad there. Ball avoiding the scratch quite nicely.
I think they've got a shot in the 10 ball. Not an easy one.
No, not easy at all, yeah. So sort of keep the accuracy while getting the speed right,
The middle pocket there is dangerous. It's easy to scratch.
Difficult shot here for Longzuo. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow.
To go into the...
How good is that, Lockie?
Again. But missed.
How good is that? Wow.
I think they'll take the orange and maybe try and roll forward to play the 14 and 15 in that far corner pocket. Great pot.
Very nice. How's he? Yeah, nice nudge on the floor there.
I don't know if he can see it.
Yeah, I thought he would have gotten it enough. The bank might be there.
Yeah, maybe the bank. I mean, I'd go for it. The five ball is tied up.
Let's see. Let's see what they take on.
This should be aggressive. They played it safe.
Played safe. Smart. I think a smart play here. Sort of at this point in the match now, you do need to start.
Yeah, I mean, you need to keep the pressure on your opponents, right? You can't be giving them easy frames. Give them momentum. You're up 4-2. One more frame is 5-2, and that's dire straits for the other team.
100%. And it's just putting that extra bit of discomfort onto Justin and Markus. Obviously, they haven't had the break in 3 frames. They haven't been getting that potting momentum going. So it's tricky. It's quite tricky.
Not sure what they're going to play here. They might play another safe.
Yeah,
move the 5 away from
try and return the safety here. Yeah, you're right. I think that 5 ball safety could be okay. Maybe just a pot on the 3.
Yeah, if it goes into maybe to the middle or the top, can't really see from where we are.
He's out by a little bit, but yeah, landed it okay. That's not too bad.
I think they might just shot the pink and ball to go into the 14 and 15.
If they can break that out, that's money right there.
Not easy.
Not easy at all. No way. I mean, that's very tough, considering they only can play top as well. So I would think center ball would get you the no spin would get you the breakout there.
Yeah, that's right. Center ball.
But nice pot. How's the breakout? Oh, scratch off it. A scratch off the breakout. You're right. Pretty unlucky.
He needed a bit more speed, a bit more stun, really.
Yeah.
But he was right in the rails. So
exactly.
Did the best he could. Very unlucky.
Very good.
I think with ball in hand, again, I would have played like from the bottom of the table upwards. So the 5, and then the ball that Markus just potted, and then the 3, and then you go up the table. If you keep changing directions, going up the table, then down the table, then up the table, you just open yourself up to a higher probability of a mistake.
Yeah, that's right. How do you think he's going to position? Just straight draw, you reckon?
Yeah, I think he'll just draw out through the middle of the table with himself.
Oh, very nice.
Got a lot out of that.
We like really that from Markus. We like that. Justin likes that too.
With the rest.
Yeah.
But, I don't know what kind of shot he has here. Maybe the 7. I think he can pot the 7 in the middle and leave Markus an option between the 2 and the 1.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. I think that cutting angle is okay for the 2.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
I quite like that. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. That's really good.
Well controlled.
Well controlled. Justin's just got to get down to focus. Markus also as well. I think, again, just getting that screw back in there. Yeah, we like that. We like to see that.
We've done it a little bit, but
I think he's okay.
I think Markus can still roll this into the middle.
To the side, or even the bank is fine.
Yeah, and probably still leave the safety, a relative safety of the opponent from hitting balls.
We'll see what he goes for. Requires a little thought, but I think, it looks like he's just going to cut it. How's the cut? That's quite nice. It's quite a nice way to bring the score back to 4-3. Markus now coming through with a break, so obviously making sure to alternate. So yeah, quick mention again to our sponsors. Obviously, I mentioned them before, but I'll mention them in detail. City Heroes, Burwood, City Heroes Town Hall. Thank you again for hosting us, City Heroes Burwood specifically today. The cloths have been redone. The staff have been very friendly. Obviously, the table time and the amount of space that we've used today has been really, really nice to sort of have that. It's been really nice to have that venue we can work at. So, really happy with everything and looking to continue things moving forward here. ARC as well, thank you again for getting us started for the year. I had a chat with a few people from ARC, they're all very happy. CueSoc's 15th year in action.
15.
So we started in 2010.
I came when I was
now 2024.
The 10th anniversary was my first year.
Yeah, I remember. I think I was the year before that. So
5 years ago.
So yeah. I mean, we love to see it. We've gone through, I reckon, 14 presidents or something, 15 presidents. So, Lockie and I being two of them, pretty excited.
It's good continuation.
A good continuation.
To have something continue year over year.
Yeah, and
15 years especially. So.
And I think the fact that it's like quite a niche.
Yeah.
Like I actually haven't seen any other, obviously,
definitely
sports societies from any other uni in New South Wales. I did have someone approach me from Queensland saying that they've got their own billiard society there. Just started. I had a look. They're pretty small.
Yeah.
Mob of about 20 people,
and
they
in Sydney, we only have maybe active members. It wouldn't 100 maybe active members. 200 people sign up, and a few hundred people come every now and then.
Yeah, exactly.
But active regulars, maybe 100 a year.
Yeah.
It's definitely a small community. But it's good because everyone kind of knows everyone else.
I like that. I think obviously that number holds really well for the capacity of Burwood Town Hall. So I think that just fits really well. But yeah, I did have someone from UQ contact me, and I think they're big on bar pool down there.
Yeah.
What they were telling me. But no,
that's how most people find out about pool.
Yeah,
First play pool in a bar,
exactly,
or in a pub.
I haven't really gotten into bar pool.
That's how I got into it. That's how I learned to play pool. Little kid in the pub.
It's not too difficult. I do watch English pool here and there.
Obviously it's smaller table.
Yeah, it's again
in the pub. Tables usually aren't very good.
Yeah, as well. They don't care about it too much.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
But I think the chance of the player clearing out the table is actually so high. Especially at a professional level.
It's much smaller table.
Smaller table, smaller balls.
Yeah.
Smaller pockets.
Yeah.
And I think the way they've designed the rails and the cushion, it just allows for just the weirdest people get creative with it. They'll play position off the jaw of the pocket. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, so they've taken strides. I think that's the right choice.
Very nice, yeah. I think hopefully Justin's okay with playing this one, either bridging over the 15 or playing this one with the rest or left-handed or something like that.
Yeah, I think he'll pop the 15 first and just leave him straight. Leave his teammates straight from the 9 ball.
Yeah, very nice. Pretty straight there too.
Very helpful to be able to change hands like that.
Yeah, I think snooker players are the best at that too.
I can't do it very often. I mean, they've got such a big space to cover, a big table. Being able to change hands lets you cover a lot more of the table without the rest.
Exactly. I think that 9 ball will go past the 14, but again, tricky shot. Went for it, no good.
I think
12's no good.
Himself with that one. Really difficult to slow roll. If there's just a slight imbalance in the surface of the table, if you hit a ball softly, it's going to roll. Right?
Did you see that shot on the 5?
Yeah, looks like both teams have lost a bit of momentum. And notice how both shots were played softly.
Exactly.
much of a shot here for strikes. I think the 9 ball is about the only shot that they've got.
I think it should just glide in a little more easily.
I think Justin's trying to play the orange stripe in the middle here, just slow roll. Oh wow, okay, he had a lot more room than I thought anyway. Wouldn't have hit it that hard if it was that difficult.
Exactly, yeah.
I think we can play the 9 here. The 10 is a bit of a problem ball. I need to find somewhere for it to go.
Hold on, that's pretty good.
Pretty good shot.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, a bit of luck there, but well played, well potted. Now they can play the 10.
That's pretty well, yeah.
Yeah, they can play the 10 and work down for the green and the pink.
Yeah.
Again, they should clean up here. Bit of a chat here as to what to do. That's part of the Scotch doubles game that really slows the matches down.
It does. But I'm interested to know what they're talking about. Like, get the players mic'd up.
I think that's a terrible idea. You just hear all the abuse team members give each other.
Yeah, exactly.
All you'd hear all the time is, "How did you miss that ball? What were you doing? What were you thinking? What was that?"
Oh. How often do you cop abuse from your teammate?
I'm playing with Arian all the time. Every shot. Even at potable.
Yeah. He'd give it to you for the position, hey? But, yeah.
Yeah, I just think that Markus and Justin are giving the other team just too many chances at the table.
As of right now.
And they shouldn't be. Like, there's no reason why they should be handing the table over.
Exactly.
I think just a bit of recklessness on from both teams.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah, I mean, you're right.
It is hard to concentrate, fair play to them. It's tough to concentrate once you've played, 4 rounds from 9 a.m. in the morning, now it's 5.
Yeah.
It's difficult to play as well as you did in the first round in the final.
Exactly, yeah, and I think that's obviously worth mentioning too for all our other finalists too, and you would know that quite well, Lucky, from first turn.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's just how tournaments
definitely the quality of play at the end. It's not as good as, I reckon, like the semis and the quarters, that's where you get the best quality of play.
You do, you get some very, very good calls. I reckon, you're right, I've played some of my best races in the quarters.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen some very good calls in the quarters.
Yeah, a good positional shot.
Yeah, nice.
Markus needs to get over onto the other rail, the opposite long rail, for position on the 10 ball here. Probably the top left. He was trying to play a bit more top, but because he was stretching, he struck the cue ball a bit lower than he expected.
I don't think he has much here, that's the problem. Very difficult to get around that.
A direct shot, but he could play off the rail and try and putt the 8. But if he can't play a good save, he should play the aggressive shot.
Yeah, the rail first is very tough because I think that 8's pretty much blue. But I mean, we'll see how Justin takes it on. Just needs a bit of creativity at least to get out of. Spread it out. This guy's 40 right now. Wow, what a shot!
Yeah, great shot.
What a shot from Justin. Class act right there to bring it up to 4-all.
Yeah, good shot.
Very nice. Lucky, unfortunately, you didn't get your wish for a 7-0, 7-1.
slow final today.
A slow final, and our last final as well was 7-5.
Oh no, please.
Yeah,
as long as it doesn't go over 6-2.
That was actually our first year's comp.
Oh,
Which is funny because I've got another first year's comp winner here with me.
Oh yes.
That's you, mate.
Many moons ago.
Lucky. I think you took on someone that wasn't sort of active in the pool scene.
No,
obviously
he
you were.
overseas. He was an international student.
Yeah, and
so we didn't see much of it afterwards.
Yeah, probably just got that home. Yeah, very good. But I mean, regardless, like, it's good to see that you sort of stuck with it from first year and just continued until your fifth.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's my hobby.
It's your hobby.
If I didn't play pool, I'd just be at home. It's a bit of a loser, to be honest.
Loser. Nice break there from Justin. Very punchy. Using Markus's break cue as well. So BK Rush doing him justice there, but unfortunately a dry break. Xuerui now with, I think, a really nice path to take on Stripes. That one ball's quite tight up to the 8, 5 on the rail. I think Stripes is looking like a better bet compared to the solids. If he just finds that sort of gap to stop it, it should be okay. Should be fine. Yeah, I mean, the stun's also working well there too, so that's pretty good. 11's looking nice. But to get around to where the 13 and 14 are might just be a bit of work. A bit off there. Sort of, yeah, here we go. Bit of a problem now, 11-15. Tied up. Nice shot there on the 2 for Markus and Justin. I think the 1's got enough of a gap, enough space, however, it's tricky. It's really tricky, and I mean, with where the race is at now, you can't really be looking at too many risks here. Nice from Markus, nice stop shot. Justin probably looking to get to the 1 somehow, so he'll start with the 6. We roll it forward to get to the 3. And then just obviously keep going from there. Oh, tricky. Decent fight there for Justin. We like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good from Xuerui. Longzuo now with the 10 ball. I think just being a bit too straight there. I don't know how he's going to manage to get around to the 15 or the 11. Maybe we'll need some top left. Very nice drawback. That's good. A bit unlucky there running into the 7. However, I think he's okay. Maybe even to bank the 13 or take on the 9. Sort of just go around the table. Check out each chant to its own merit. Yeah, not great on the 9. That's okay.
What I missed? Oh, they're playing quicker now?
Yeah, playing quicker. I think sort of run of 3 balls, you missed lucky.
Yeah, that's
not
good.
too bad.
Good sign. It's a good sign. It's only a leave at 6.
Well, we done so. Nicely done there from Markus.
Maybe if we get serious to play some upbeat music, the players will play quicker.
Yeah. Although we will get the copyright strike for any...
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Nah, it's all good. Feel free to strike us YouTube if... we're not here to make money off Cool. Just here to share the love. Spread
and also make enough money to pay for next year's expenses.
Oh, man.
At a minimum, please.
If YouTube could cover us, that'd be beautiful. But Pool's not at that level where YouTube can cover you.
I don't think Pool's at a level where TV can even cover it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a massive followership around the world in Pool.
It will get
It's growing. It's growing. The prize pools are growing. Like with the Matchroom Sports 9-ball World 9-ball Tour.
The championship's now at 1 million.
Yeah, that's pretty good. For a pool, that's actually a lot of money.
I don't think they've seen numbers like that in a very, very long time. So
yeah, I mean, $1 million. Like the biggest was like $500,000. I think Efren Reyes played for $500,000 twice in his life.
Yeah, 100%.
And that was the biggest prize pool going.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Mosconi Cup winners only get, I think it's 30,000 each. Yeah. Maybe nowadays it's 50,000 each.
Yeah, still not much.
You know, you work your whole year to qualify for the Mosconi team. And then if you win, you only get 30K.
Yeah.
Which is like...
It doesn't go very far.
Half a year's living expenses. Because they're travelling all the time. They have to pay for their own travel. Right?
Exactly, yeah.
Right, so the problem ball here is really that one ball that's tied up on the 8.
Overcut it there from Justin.
Just poor form.
Yeah. But landed it okay, but...
You know, when you're tired, lack concentration, shots like that.
I think the fatigue's definitely starting to get to right here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting down and I'm fatigued. And I haven't even played pool today.
How's that?
A decent lead. Markus got the 6 right in the pocket.
Nice little pot there. Angle's okay now for the 4.
Yeah, 4 to the 7. To the 7. Really, still, the problem is that one ball. I don't know where they can pop that. Maybe in the middle pocket furthest from Justin, if they get behind it.
Yeah.
Where Justin's standing now, where he's showing Markus now. I think that's the only place you can pop the one ball from. So they need to find a way to get there, really.
Yeah. That's right.
I mean, maybe even right now, to be honest. You know, those hard shots with a small margin of error, the earlier you play them, the better. Because if you screw up, you've got more balls to pick.
Yeah, you're right.
But I think the angle on this 4 ball might be a bit too steep to get down to the 1 ball. We'll see anyway when Justin plays a shot. Yeah, no, it was too steep. Played for the 7. I think he's landed straight on the 7, which is something you never want in pool, to land straight. I mean, that was a good effort. If he hit it a bit harder, I reckon he would have been okay behind the 1, but I think he's snookered on both balls now. He'll have to kick. I think he can hit the 1 and he's going to try and bank it. Fair enough, the 1 needs to move.
It does, yeah. I think they just need to get it out of the way of the 8. It's as simple as that, but you know, easier said than done. That 1 ball's not going to move if they don't try and approach it from the side. It's a tricky pot, and especially from where they're at that right now, it's their only ball and their only option is what Lockie said. Heat's getting to me here too as well, Lockie.
Yeah? Where's that fan?
I'm going to get that fan, hey. For any players that feel a little discomfort during matches, obviously please come talk to myself or Markus. You know, even if it's just a fan or trying to just get some cool air around here. It's kind of what matters. It's kind of what we want to do to make sure that the competitive environment is well run. Justin's still having a look at that one ball. Tricky. I mean,
Break. I'm losing my voice. Yeah. Hey.
Justin's sort of stopping it behind the 8 ball. Yeah, not great, but I think okay in leaving the cue ball safe from the 9. Regardless, Xuerui's actually got a really nice shot on the 15. Can use the right spin to just come off the rail and come down. I think the 11's fine to the 15, sorry, to the 13 and then to the 9. How's that? That's not too bad. Position on the 9 is pretty good. Giving himself a bit of room to play, and yeah, just needs to sort of caress that cue ball into the rail, get around that 5 ball, and it should land pretty straight for a pot in the 8 on the side. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Hopefully a 5-4 lead from the boys here. Very nice there from Xuerui. Boys taking a 5-4 lead. Tricky position that Markus and Justin in. Joining me now, we just have a quick changeover in commentary. So Lockie's left the booth. We've got Om with me now. Introduce yourself.
Hey, this is Om here. I'm third year UNSW, and yeah, I played pretty bad today, but it's good to see some good pool.
No need to mention how badly today, but you played fine. I did watch how you were playing. You had a good fight regardless. And obviously you've just come back from holidays, similar to Lockie, so you're still just trying to get back into it for this year.
And then on my hand, a lot of times I played this year, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting there, man. Like, it's still going to take a bit more time. Like, pool's not one of those games where you can just leave and come back and everything's fine. You do have to stay consistent with it. You do have to make sure you're like, your hand-eye coordination obviously doesn't like change itself on you. So
yeah, no, 100% I agree.
You can always do that, yeah. Longzuo with the break here.
It's a Longoni cue from Italy.
Lockie's just pointed out to me that's actually a Longoni cue from Italy. Is it is it one of the custom made ones or no? So yeah, professional player Niels Fine actually uses the Longonis. Yeah, pretty nice break. Obviously, that nice sort of like crunch to it. Gets a good spread if you just hit that pretty firm, pretty full on, which is what the boys have been doing. Don't know how solids or stripes are looking right now. They're both pretty tied up with the 11 and the 9, the 6, sort of in that one cluster. Decides to take on the 4. It's pretty smart, I reckon.
Scores, I think that's a good position shot.
100%, yeah. I think they could find a little angle here with it, but regardless, it's still tricky. I mean, we'll know whether the 6 goes based on whether they take on the shot or not. I think Longzuo is actually looking at the shot quite nicely here. So
it's going to be hard to control the cue ball because I think it's going to go into the stripes.
Oh wow! Look at that. Can you believe that? He's held up. Wow.
It's really lucky there.
Bit of luck there, but I mean, that's the breakout that they were looking for. That's the breakout that they wanted. So
they're going to play A-ball now, so if they get a massive shot here, if they can pull this off, then it's free.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. I mean, that's definitely the smart way to do it. When you're up 5-4 in the race arm, you do want to be looking to just employ that extra bit of strategy, trying to outsmart your opponents, use everything to their disadvantage. Is that a scratch? That's a scratch. I don't know if he actually called that one ball in the corner, but maybe just got a bit lucky with the carom there. Then unlucky after. A bit of karma right there.
Yeah, karma.
14 to the 15 combo here should be a decent approach if you're looking to sort of get rid of the problem here.
If he's got ball in hand, he should play the 11, because that's really his biggest problem with the wire.
That's right. Lockie popping in with some good advice there.
Go beneath the 10 though, that's what I think. And I think it's too close to the pocket to go the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised they didn't take on the combo, at least try to free the 15 and 14, unless there's a gap in the between.
Yeah, they just played safe.
Just looking to put pressure on, get one ball out, play safe, nice two-way there. I think that's smart from Markus, maybe he's like trying to give Justin a bit more of the potting in the rack right now. Regardless, they're both very good potters, so it helps. Longzuo actually kicking 2 rails here.
I think the roll would be good, like maybe hide on the blue.
Oh, yeah, no good. Could have gone with 3, but just really tough in general. Can't really swerve there. You can't really go 1 rail even. So, trying to go for that even 3-rail kick is what they were going for. Yeah, I think they're looking at it now. Yeah, so there's obviously no 3 foul rule, but I mean, we'll see what they do.
Yeah.
If Justin feels comfortable playing on the left side of the 11, stopping it, going from there. Oh, very nice. I think a bit of just slow stun there. It's quite good. Centre ball.
12 for a stop for the 14. Oh no.
12's okay. Nicely done there from Markus. Like, pressing that ball in quite nicely. 14, I think, should have enough of an angle from where he's landed Justin. It's really, really good sort of planning ahead right there. The boy's definitely hanging on to stay in the race. Oh no. Justin's a bit upset with himself. I think
it's still safe.
It's still safe, obviously, but Justin obviously a bit disappointed in his.
Oh, you
in
know
his
what? I
ability.
think they might play the cut on the 2.
Could be.
It's possible.
Could be. Yeah.
Because it can't get from that distance.
50, tying that cue ball to the rail now, the end rail.
Bit on.
Yeah. I think Markus is looking at a nice 10. How's that? Oh, not great. Sort of just came out at the last few diamonds on the table.
It's always hard going the short side.
Yeah, 100%. And I think he is actually a really nice safety. He's trying to get him to get the cue ball behind the 7 by the looks of it. How's that? That's pretty good. Nice fight back there. This is actually getting to be a pretty good battle. We're starting to fare up a bit of good pool here. At 5-all now, Justin trying to escape. Really tough safety here. Obviously also with the 2 ball in the way from kicking, so he might actually have to play a little bit of inside or outside English. Can get quite tricky.
I think you'll notice as well with like the higher the better players, they tend to play a lot more safeties, like rather than going aggressive every shot.
Exactly.
It's nice shot.
Yeah, very nice. But obviously when the time comes for a safety, that's kind of when you want to be playing it, yeah. Really, really nice response there from Justin. That's actually landed really, really well. I think he's only just able to see the 2 ball there. Might be looking at using his jump cue here. Yeah, trying to find the gap. Yeah, I think Longzuo's actually found the gap, but Xuerui's still sort of looking for it. Not on the same page, Lockie. That's right. Oh no, he's telling him to jump the 2 in the corner, or at least try and pot the 2 in the corner somehow. Find the gap.
He's looking at just edging it.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, what a shot! the planning was all for something, hey.
On the same page.
I mean, you need to be playing this kind of full to get on the hill, especially in your CueSoc comp finals. Like, this is the standard that we're sort of looking at now. We've got, like, at least 10, 15 players that really, really, really want to get to finals now, so. 6-5 should be, if they make this 8-ball. Alright, careful with the 8-ball here.
The 10-ball there, I don't think you have to worry about the scratch at least. That's one of the things.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Puts the boys on the hill. 6-5, they're ahead. Just a quick announcement, obviously, upcoming events. So we're in week 3 currently, so this is actually our first open comp of the year. Very exciting to have our Scotch 8-ball at Burwood to open the term. I've never actually seen the term open with Scotch before. It's sort of the first time we're trying that, which is really good. I think it turned out really well today,
Yeah, big turnout today as well.
Huge turnout, yeah. I think Scotch, we actually don't really have too much of a limit on how many sign-offs we can get, because we are sort of looking at that high 20s in terms of number of teams, which is really good. Following from Scotch, we have our pool party, 9-ball comp, social pool, snooker, league finals, more social pool, workshop, and 8-ball comp and invitational to finish off the term. So a really busy term coming up ahead too.
Yeah, lots of good comps.
Yeah, and I mean,
social events as well.
Talking comps, I mean, yeah, we've got lots and lots and lots to look at. 9-ball comp being our next one in 2 weeks from now. So for all the guys that like rotation pool, please make sure to come down if you're listening. Obviously, really, really, really good standard today. It's only going to be even better in 2 weeks from now. Nice break there. I think
perhaps is the way to go here, maybe with the 5 and 6.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't looks good. Maybe just the hangover with the 14. But it's all about the opening shot. It should be good.
Exactly. No good there, unfortunately, with the 11. But the chances now here for Markus and Justin. Not sure who's going to take the opening shot here, but stripes are still open. So
open table.
You need the stripes to be open, yeah, especially at this point in the match. You know, you want to get yourself on the hill too. So, obviously you mentioned before that you weren't playing your best today. Is there any advice you could give someone listening, obviously, maybe why you weren't playing your best and sort of how you can recover? Obviously, you also mentioned that you've just come back from holidays, so...
Yeah, so... I think there is always like that level of rustiness when you come back and you haven't played in a while. But
exactly, yeah.
I don't know. I think I played, like a few days ago, and I was playing really well. I was trusting myself, running out of the racks as well.
Yeah.
But I think that again was because I was playing individually. I didn't really get to practice that Scotch double kind of layout.
Yeah.
I think that may have been the drawback. And also, I'm my worst enemy. I get in my own head. I get agitated. I get distracted. I just can't do that. You can't lose it.
That's a very honest interpretation of it. So,
because I trust myself in my play style. I think I can, I have the ability to win, but it's just I can't win if I'm not thinking clearly.
Exactly.
Decision making goes out the window.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I quite like that. Yeah. So, although I don't obviously like that, but I quite like how aware you are of it. So I should be clear on what I'm saying, yeah. Took me a second to process that, yeah. And so you did go down on the hill, and I did see the way you went down on the hill as well. It was pretty tight. You were up 3-0, was it?
We were up 3-0, and then things just started going wrong.
Then it went to 4-all, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy for the race to slip away, and I mean, Aiden and Luca had a really, really good day today, and even them, they were telling me that they could have actually put up a few more frames against the guys that are actually playing in the final today. So, I mean, they had a really good run. Obviously, their team chemistry is there, same as yourself and Mo. So, I thought so. Did you find that your stroke was a bit off, or Was it anything to do with your positional play, or your decision making, or how you were playing with Mo today? Like, what were sort of the factors that sort of you struggled with?
I think maybe like Mo and I have somewhat of like a conflict in terms of like personalities, especially when playing. Because I like to be very like calm, relaxed, and like energetic, and like enjoying. But I think he does also get like very serious, and if he gets serious, I think I get serious. Me getting serious is really bad because that's why I start getting my own head.
Exactly.
But on top of that as well, obviously, like there was like I think the main problem is rushing the shots. Like there's not enough opponents placing, just taking your time. Like you see with all these players, right? Like even the ones we're watching right now in the finals, they're all taking the time. Lots of feathers, a good little pause, and then a good shot after that as well.
And I mean, even when they miss, like they don't react to their miss. Like you can see that miss on the 6th. They're obviously a very tough shot, but no reaction to it.
For sure. And you see like the friendship, they're like they're like high five or something like that.
It's like even after you miss as well, like just like reassuring your teammate that we're still in it, we're still there. Sure. Like one miss isn't going to cost you the frame, which it can sometimes, but just like mentally telling yourself that it's not does help a lot.
I think losing your head is more likely to cause you than missing one ball.
Exactly. Shots. Exactly. Very nice from Justin. Great focus.
I think it's worth noting as well, if it's not already been mentioned, but the level of like how good your stroke needs to be to play with the snooker cue on like the cool balls. I think it's not emphasized enough.
Yeah.
It's so easy to miss, so easy to add like English.
I mean, we don't have many players that play with a snooker cue in our society. Justin and XJ are two that come to mind.
Yeah, and then maybe Tristan as well. But I think
I think Tristan does play with a pool cue. You'll notice they never break with a snooker cue. It's always they're too worried about damaging their tip. I think just breaking too hard. So I think they always just go house or they go with a break cue. But yeah,
you don't always need the top tier.
You don't. You don't. And I think that's a very easy misconception for like, beginners to fall into, thinking, oh, look, this guy's got all the gear, so he must be good. But you don't really need the gear. You just need a cue, maybe some chalk. Glove, I'd say, is pretty necessary, and that's pretty much about it.
Use a glove either.
Yeah, just doesn't even use a glove. I don't use a glove either, actually, too. So I reckon you can start using a glove, and it helps. And a lot of pros use a glove too. So it's just about like, it's just about feel preference, working out what equipment suits you and your style. Because I think like the first sort of 10 years of you playing pool is just you working out your style as well, like working out what you like, what helps you with your putting. And I mean, I'm still readjusting my style today. I think that's something I was doing. Like every time now I play draw, I use a close bridge if I didn't play a lot of draw. Because I know that my stroke goes wild every time I go down on the shot, So 6 goes in. But yeah, I know that my stroke goes quite wild.
I agree. Like, surprisingly, even I just recently changed to close bridge as well.
Yeah, close bridge. It just helps a lot more. And I'm just getting a lot more control around the table. It's still not there 100%, but regardless,
I heard you actually played really good in the, was it Oceania Open?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Markus is being very nice.
No. Even if you like, even if you feel like you didn't play well, just to go there and play there, I think.
Yeah, that was definitely something. I think it's upsetting that they're not going to have one for a while, just because of the bankruptcy of Pocket Sports.
Yeah.
So it's not the best, but regardless, I am keen to see them sort of reignite that partnership. Just trying to get that ranking event here. I think there's talks of new pool halls opening in Sydney later this year, where they are looking to host some title events or at least the world ranking events, which could be really nice.
It's like good.
Very nice. I think this is actually for the win.
Yeah. Wow. Quick rack actually.
It goes in. Boys have done it. Xuerui and Longzuo have won their first tournament in CueSoc. Their first time playing, first time winning, first big major tournament of the year as well at Burwood. So really, really good job to Xuerui and Longzuo for putting up such a good fight. 7-5 taking it home against Markus and Justin. So really, really good, and really keen to see them back. I mean, that was a pretty good race on, don't you think?
Yeah, very good race, and I think that just goes to show like the quality of the new members that we've got now. Everybody's just on a new level.
Exactly, yeah. Like, I mean, Markus,
they played really well, by the way.
Yeah, Markus over here saying a quick word.
Yeah.
No, Markus honestly is one of our few-time finalists, won a few comps. Justin as well. I think this is the first time they both sort of suffered a loss in the final. So it does happen to the best of us, and obviously like lots to discuss, lots to come from it. And thank you again to our sponsors, Sea Heroes of Arc, as mentioned earlier in the commentary. And most importantly, thank you to our members. Thank you to everyone coming today. And we look forward to seeing you in the coming weeks.
Thank you.